Monmouth University offers an exciting undergraduate course titled Environmental Health. Hi, I'm Chris Hirschler. At scenic Monmouth University, located just 1 mile from the Atlantic Ocean, we love the beach, but we also understand that caring for the environment is complex and requires deep understanding and creative solutions. We discuss films such as A CRUDE Awakening and The End of Suburbia and explore the impact that energy depletion will have on the human species. Will we be able to continue to feed the world? When 1 barrel of oil is the equivalent of 25,000 man-hours of labor, will we continue to be able to produce the crops that sustain us? The 11th Hour documents many of the serious environmental challenges confronting humankind and other species. One issue is plastic waste. This photo was taken 12 miles from campus on the Henry Hudson Trail in the Atlantic Highlands. It's a visual representation of how our actions impact the environment.
To keep this area beautiful, 100 community members volunteered to clean up the debris that was deposited here after a storm.
Plastics and other debris also end up in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the size of Texas or larger, that threatens the lives of birds and sea animals. As I begin my day, I look at the ocean, the boardwalk, and as I approach the sidewalk, I encounter the most littered item in the world: cigarette butts. Over 1 trillion non-biodegradable cigarettes are tossed out each year. Living within close proximity to work and school is important. It saves time, money, and gas. My commute is just 2 miles. If you can't or don't live close to where you work or study, it's even more important to drive intelligently, which means paying attention to signal lights down the road so that it's possible to avoid using your brakes and losing your gasoline-powered momentum. It limits the need for fuel-burning acceleration. It's what Josh Zumbrun wrote about in the 2006 edition of the Washington Post titled Hypermiling, and doing this will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year on gas. Solutions require seeing the world differently. Are both hallway lights necessary, or would reducing our electricity consumption by 50% be the wiser choice? Recycling is great, but was it necessary to put this paper in a plastic bag? Will it really be recycled, or will it end up in a dump? Solar power uses current sunlight instead of ancient sunlight like oil and coal. Monmouth University has panels on 4 buildings. However, reducing consumption is essential. We can all act to plug the hole in the bottom of the boat, while alternative energy sources are developed to remove the water before we sink. 51% of electricity is generated from burning coal. Can you cut your consumption by 25%? 50%? There are many things we can do. The first step is to educate ourselves. New York Times writer and best-selling author Michael Pollan advocates planting a garden as a first step towards reconnecting to the environment. Monmouth University's Center for Human and Community Wellness has recently created a community garden. Some of the harvest will go to local food banks. Monmouth students participate in beach cleanups, calculate their carbon footprint using a variety of websites, and take action to reduce their impact by watching less TV, eating more plants and less meat, and using reusable bags. Being eco-conscious doesn't have to be an inconvenience, and it can make for a more meaningful life.
The time has come. Our time so bad. It belongs to them. Let's give it back.